Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Blue Clouds Media. It is on the 25th of the month, and what a beautiful day, Friday. And we are previewing the game between Chelsea and Luton Town. It is a financial strength with two clubs that doesn't meet together. If you look at the financial power, financial strength between these two teams, it's uncomparable. And we'll get into the details and see how much Chelsea have spent on players and what Luton Town have spent on their players. And even if you put all the total together, you could tell that the whole amount out to just one player that we spend money on. But we'll get into the nitty gritty of that financial spree or financial money spent on players. So thank you to every one of you that is joining us here today. It is Blue Clouds Media. My name is Nizayon, reporting and hosting for the show, and alongside Stephen G. Stephen G is here with me, and we're gonna take you guys through the few minutes, probably 40 minutes, because normally I don't stream for a long time when we're doing the previews and the reviews of it. I mean, review takes longer, but then the preview, I don't really spend so much time on it because it's just pop, 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 pop. Let's go. All right, Stephen G, how are you doing, my brother?
Doing good, doing good. How are you?
Not too bad. I'm doing good. You know, my mom will always tell me if you wake up in the morning and you see the light and you see the birds whispering and singing, you have to thank the good God that you have another life to live. Just like I've said earlier on to my brother here. So I'm very, very happy to be here doing what I love doing, talking about Chelsea Football Club, the news that are coming. Andrey Santos on loan to Nottingham Forest. What's you guys take on Santos on loan to Nottingham Forest? Let me know in the comment section below, and also send your comment in. Send your comment in as we discuss it. I'll read the comment for you as time goes on. So thank each and every one of you that is joining us here today, discussing the transfer news and also the preview of current the game that will be kicked off a couple hours, which is Chelsea and Luton Town. So, yes, Steven, let's get it going. Where do we go? Let's start from Andrew Santos. Let's talk about Santos a little bit, then we can continue with the preview.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Steven, we did discuss this. Santos going on loan. In my opinion, I feel like in one word, the other is good for his development. But physically, I'm not there with Mauricio Pochettino, as Pochettino might know the player more than each one of us. Maybe Pochettino feel that he's not ready yet to play in this physical nature of the Premier League. So he wants him, instead of being on the bench and then wasting so much minutes, he has to go on loan to other football club. That will give him much time, because I know what Andrew Santos can do. I know how lively he was during the preseason, and I know how good he was during the under-21 competition in South America, where he led the Brazilian under-21 national team to victory to win, I think, over either Brazil or Ecuador, one of them. So Argentina or Ecuador, either one of those teams. So, Santos is going on loan to Nottingham Forest. So what's your take on it? Is he a good decision to keep Lavia, who is not yet ready? Lavia will be ready in the
Lavia, what
next.
do you mean? Oh, you're on about the new signing Lavia. I thought you were getting confused again. Like you
No,
did
the new
earlier.
son in
You
Lavia is
confused
not
me
ready
earlier.
yet to play in that position. So why don't we keep Santos to play in that position until Lavia is ready? What's your thoughts on that, Stephen?
Because Lavia might not be ready until after next week, and next week the window closes. So
Okay.
that would mean you're keeping Santos and wasting time when he could be out playing minutes. The window closes basically a week today. Lavia probably isn't ready by that point.
Steve, look at the comment coming from Scala.
What now? Give me 1 second. I went on there.
Look at it. You want me to read it? You're already ready to say hi to all fans whose football club are serious, because we ain't serious. Scala think it's football club, he ain't serious about it. Oh my goodness. All right, let's see what we're talking about Manchester United. Scala, if you have time, let me know. Give me a thumb up, and I'll send you the link. You can join us. Let's talk a little bit about the upcoming games. What Manchester United Football Club is doing. Anytime I see you, I always want to hear from United because I pay so much attention to Chelsea and other club, but then I can't get into details because the news coming from Chelsea each and every day is way too much. It goes over my shoulders. I can't even barely carry it. So if you have more you want to add to our streaming today, you're always welcome, Scala. Give me a thumb up, so I'll send the link in there if you're free. Only if you're free, my brother. So go ahead, Steven. Santos and then Lavia on discussion. Santos on loans.
Yeah, the loan's good. Lavia's probably not gonna be ready by the time the window closes, which is next Friday.
Okay.
So to say we should probably keep Santos until he's ready means that you then keep him until at least January, which isn't a very good idea, in my opinion.
Okay.
Because you're wasting minutes for him. Because realistically, I don't see him starting ahead of Lavia, Enzo, Caicedo. I think that would shock everybody if that was to happen. So why not let him go out, get regular minutes, and develop at a football club, which, if I'm not mistaken, Steve Cooper has a good record of developing young players.
Yeah.
So he goes there, he can develop under him, and then it gets him the regular minutes that he needs to develop. And it gets him used to the Premier League physicality as well.
Spot on. Spot on. It gave him. I even tweeted that on Twitter, and then someone also said, I think it's CFC, Batman said I would get. I think he will get enough first team football, so he was sent on loan to get as much first team football as he can, which also help his experience, just like you just put that up. So yeah, thank you very much, Stephen, and for that. Scala United, I'll put a link in right there because I know you don't have that much time. So yeah, anyone that joins, and if you're free, the link is being sent to our YouTube, our Facebook page, and also our YouTube page. You can also click on it and join us here and let us know what you make of your football club Chelsea so far. Big up to you, Georgie, and big up to you, Phantom of Minitopic. We are previewing the game today. I 1, 2, 3, absolutely. I can go with the show, or I can end the show and continue the show without saying your name. Just hello and welcome, everyone. I hope that Nizion and Steven, you're both doing well. If you're now here, remember to hit that like button, subscribe, and share the video to any social media platform that you find yourself. That's the best way you can also help our platform over here. I really appreciate anyone that does that for me and Steven on this channel. Luton Town is a must win. It should be a must win on paper, but let's see. Football is full of uncertainty, and sometimes it provides lots of surprises. So let's see if there will be Luton Town is going to surprise Chelsea this time. But I don't think the financial strength, the financial spread, the financial spending between these two clubs is nowhere comparable. You can't compare it. All right. He said the link is showing error. So let me say I'll do send it again. Just copy the link and then send it. So you click on that one. All right. So we were talking about the financial strain. We're looking at Luton Town and Chelsea preview. We talk about Andrey Santos on his way to Nottingham Forest. So we're gonna talk about the financial spending of both clubs, how expensive both clubs are, and if we're gonna start from Chelsea's spending. Already, we're gonna look at Mudryk, which is 70 million spent from Shakhtar Donetsk to Chelsea in the January transfer window, and also Wesley Fofana, 80.4 million from Leicester City. Then also we're gonna look at The Romelu Lukaku also 113 million from Inter Milan in August 2021. Enzo Fernandez 120 million from Benfica in the January transfer window. Moses Caicedo, British record fee 133 million from Brighton August. That was just August 2023. In total of 517.4 million. Then we're gonna look at Luton Town spending alone. They have Kaminski. Thomas Kaminski, which is 2.9 million from Blackburn in August 2023. Then we have Marvelous Nakumba. Marvelous Nakumba, 2.9 million from Aston Villa I think July 2023. Then we have Matt Anderson, 3.5 million from I think Barnsley. Then we have Tait Chong, the youngster, talented player from Manchester United, 4.7 million from Brighton City, July 2023. Then we have Ryan Giles, 5.85 million, total of 19.85 million. Look at the difference, and that's how much not Luton Town have spent. That amount, that number of players was the amount that Chelsea spent even to get, I think, Andrey Santos alone, one player, all that money, all that players, Chelsea spent that money on just one player. So let me welcome Scala United, who is a great Manchester United fan, and then Phantom of many topics also to the channel Blue Clouds Media. Scala, let me start from you, Scala. How are you doing, sir?
Yeah, not too bad. I mean, I was just listening to you talk about the Luton's squad value. The Luton squad value, I mean, if you ignore like the youngsters and all, they cost the same amount of money which you sold Mason Mount to us, 55 million. That's all. So today, if you don't smash them like 5-0 or 6-0 at the bridge, considering all those players you bought, I think it would be very underwhelming. Because I was reading a stat yesterday or day before that Enzo Fernandez has only won 3 Premier League games since he has come. Only 3. So you need to do something about that. And more importantly, if you guys can, find some kind of, performance-based rhythm, you can easily get into the top 4, because I'm already saying that United are not getting top 4. So that's us out of the race. I'm already saying that, because even if we add another midfielder, it's going to be very difficult for us with all the competition, and especially you guys playing one guys a week. So you guys need to win all these games, especially at home.
We need to win all these games, especially at home. It's not easy. It's football. It's all about the chemistry. Even if you play FIFA, Football Manager, and all those things, it's all about the chemistry. You get that player. That player can constitute the way this guy plays. Support that guy. Support this. So Luton Town, just like we're saying, this is a team that I've had a call. They've had a call of their team playing for a number of years. Chelsea, with all those talented players that they have, the team hasn't. The starting 11 we're going to see this evening I'm sure they've never played each other in any single game before, from goalkeeper to attacking lineup. The number of starting 11 have never played each other before. I'm saying that is, if as soon as you have one special player playing, it means that it distracts the whole rhythm, because he hasn't played with with any of these players before. So that makes it the starting 11 has never played each other before. I'm not sure if you do understand me. Let me get Phantom. Welcome to the stream.
Thank you. Like I said yesterday, we need to beat
Phantom. Before we say anything, how are you doing, sir?
Well, I'm down 1,600 right now today, so not that well.
What do you mean? What do you mean 1,600, Phantom?
In the stock market, I'm down 1,600.
I'm not talking about stock market. I'm talking about your health. How are you doing, sir?
Well, I have diabetes and
no,
I have high blood pressure.
We don't want to hear that. We don't want to hear that. You're doing good,
okay,
Phantom. You're doing good. Let's go.
So let's just talk about football. Okay,
yeah,
so Luton Town is basically like a championship level team, and they got promoted to the Premier League because of the fact that there's a forced relegation. This team, heads on versus Everton, I put my money on Everton over Luton Town. So if we don't beat them by 3-0, that's fine. If we don't beat them at all, then I have to worry, because Chelsea has spent all this money, almost $1 billion in transfer fees in 2 years. And if they can't beat a championship level team, then they don't deserve my support, and I need to go on loan again this year. Because if they don't beat Luton Town today, we're not finishing in the top 10. Because basically, Poch, for all his talk, is no better than Graham Potter if you can't beat Luton Town. I think Frank Lampard at the helm today could beat Luton Town with the talent that Chelsea is fielding today. Okay, so you don't have Carney and you don't have Christopher, but still, Nico Jackson should be able to score 2 or 3 on these guys as he did with Wrexham, right?
Yeah.
I mean, this Luton Town team isn't that much better than Wrexham, right?
Pretty much the same level.
Right. So, and this is at Stamford Bridge. Okay, if you were saying they were playing at Luton Town, then it may be different, but we're playing at Stamford Bridge. So you have the home field advantage or the home pitch advantage or whatever, plus all of this. So what is it, about 4 hours away, 5 hours away, the game time?
Yeah, I think it's
yeah. So
5 hours away. 5 hours away.
I'm not going to sleep. I'll just stay up for it, but I'm looking for a victory. Otherwise, I have to find a team to go on loan with. Because right now, Fulham is higher in the standings than Chelsea. Again, Fulham is higher than Chelsea in the standings, as of all of last year, too. So, I mean,
it's been 2
how
games.
can you ask for my...
All right, Phantom, thank you very much.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for your submission, Phantom. We love that. We love that. Big up to you, my big brother, DJ South. He says a big up me and the panel. I'm out to the bridge this evening. We are going to win. Yeah, DJ, thanks for doing that. You're going to see Steven there. You're going to try and see if you can get in touch with Steven. He's always there. Every game. Big up to Scala United. He says, take Mason Mount with you, DJ, on your way, please, to Stamford Bridge. He said, again, DJ says, Scala, leave Mason Mount. And bro, he is quality player. United fans need to give him time. Your manager believes in him, so the players also need to believe in him. Only 2 games, Phantom. Only 2 games. Big up to you. DJ also Stevens says big up to DJ Blue. CFC Blues, where do you seat? He wants to know where you seat. All right, Steven. Big game. I'll come back to you, Scala. Big game tonight, Steven. Luton Town, Chelsea, Luton Town.
Yeah, it's the game that starts the weekend, and it's a pain in
the butt.
Basically, yeah, that was where I was going with it. 8 o'clock kickoffs. Just, I hate it, man.
Should Chelsea really demolish Luton Town with all their struggling performances? Should Chelsea demolish Luton Town tonight?
In theory,
is it doom and gloom?
We should,
is it going to be doom and gloom?
In theory and on paper, we should, but football's not played on paper, so anything can happen.
Steven, he says he gave you the response. He says Matthew Hayden upper.
Oh,
that's
yeah,
where he's going to be.
I've just seen that now.
So yeah, get it and watch out for him. I want you guys to meet the first time. Yeah, that's how we connect on this platform. Meet with DJ the first time ever and say hi. DJ is a nice guy. You know him, Steven. You always want him on the platform, don't you? DJ. It is DJ Sav. Don't you know DJ Sav?
Huh?
DJ Sav.
What about him?
I'm saying he's going to the game, so definitely try and meet him for the first time.
Don't sit where I sit.
Oh, okay. So it is a must-win DJ coming from you. Phantom say 8 to hit the like, but thank you very much to every one of you that have liked the video. Yes, we have one viewer from on Facebook and also the others on YouTube. Good stream. I like that.
We're up
Scala.
to 10 likes on YouTube by the looks of it.
Do what, Steven?
We're up to 10 likes on YouTube by my screen.
All right, so that's cute. 10 likes on YouTube, and also the others, guys. So let's share the screen. Let's share the screen. Let's add more likes to it, and then let's keep the channel getting bigger. We are trying to aim 10,000 subscribers by the end of the year. And I know you guys gonna help us get there. We can't do this without you. So anyone that comes on, you haven't subscribed, please subscribe and also share it to any other Facebook platform you found yourself so we can get big. We want to get to our aim. Our achievement is to 10,000 subscribers by the end of I barely say this, but now I'm trying to put some kind of a goal over there, 10,000 by the end of the year. Let's try. Let's push hard for it, guys. I know you guys can help me get there. So yes, this is what we're looking at. We're looking at a predicted lineup with Mr. Sanchez in the bench, also Levi Cowell in the middle with Thiago Silva, center backs. Then we have the right back, which is going to be Malo Gustav, Caicedo, and Enzo Fernandez. Why is Enzo Fernandez so deep this time? Sterling, Gallagher, Mudryk, and then Jackson. Mudryk on the right hand side. There's a little guys. Look at this lineup over here. Did yourself, Steven, and then Scala. Is this lineup that you think we should go for? And then the fitness of Mudryk. Do we see him starting? And also Enzo Fernandez being a deep line midfield role. What do you think?
It'll probably be something like that. Yeah.
You okay? You think Mudryk will be starting?
It'd be something like that. Whether or not he starts, I'm not entirely sure, but it'd be something very close to that.
All right. So big up to you. Big up to you, Dextro HH. Says big up Nizar. How are you, bro? Going to Louisville for the weekend. Have a blessed weekend. Big up to you too. Thank you very much for always joining us here. And do not forget, guys, Dextro, share our video or our stream to any other platform that you found yourself. We have Scala here giving us some United update as well. Scala, what do you make of this predicted 11 over here? Do you see Mudryk starting in this game with all other wingers? Because if that, it means that okay, Mudryk is not starting, and we have Noni Mudryk on the right hand side, Gallagher in the middle. Would you prefer Gallagher being up front or Enzo Fernandez being up front?
I mean, no. I mean, I don't know why Gallagher is playing as a number 10. I don't see him as a number 10. He's like a box to box, isn't he? I mean,
yeah, he's not that creative.
Yeah, I think your best ball player, like the player who's good on the ball, is Enzo Fernandez, and I think that's why he should be playing, like sort of a number 10. I mean, I know that the number 10 is kind of an extinct position almost, but I think the way this guy played against Liverpool, he showed you like what he can do. So I think that's where you need to get him the ball. I think when you put him like in the base of a 2, I think lots of his attributes are lost. So I would like to see him playing up forward. I would like to see Gallagher come out of that team. I don't rate him at all. I think he just reminds me like a energetic, short version of a McTominay. I just don't see what the hype with this guy is. He's not a player which I am really fond of. I would like to see Lavia go straight into the midfield. You spend so much money on Lavia. If you can't start him against Luton, I don't see what's the point. And,
he's not ready.
Yeah, I don't...
His fitness, he's not ready. He's
okay,
got looks like he's got a little knock. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Fine. I mean, then I probably put Gallagher back in the base of the 2, and then put Enzo in the 10. And yeah, I mean, look, I want to see more of Mudryk. He's a player I like. I like the fact that he's left-footed, and for me, I love inverted wingers. They offer a good balance to the team. And Sterling, yeah, he's been doing decently. Otherwise, I mean, what happened to Chukwuemeka? Didn't he score a goal? Like
injury. He's out for I think 6
okay.
weeks.
About 6 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Oh. Yeah. I mean, then there's not too many changes with that, except for you can change Enzo and Gallagher's positions. And yeah, I mean, I don't know why. I don't think Posh prefers Mudryk at the moment. Although I would like to see him, but I don't know. I feel like Mudryk needs like a run of games to like feel a bit. I don't think has he got like 3 or 4 games since he's come in.
Who?
Mudryk.
Well, he's out injured.
He's out.
He's also injured.
Yeah. Knock.
Yep. Injury.
Knock. All right.
What's
So
your
this
bench
is the question. Yeah. Go ahead, Scala. Sorry.
No, I'm saying, what's your bench then? I mean, Mudryk's not there, Chukwuemeka is not there, Lavia is not ready. So who do you have on the bench?
I'm not so sure what they have on the bench to be precise, but let me see the players that we have there. Oh, well, I'm clicking on different thing. Let me see the players that we have there in our
I
possession.
mean, James is out.
Yeah, James is also out. James, so
You're
nothing
playing a
new.
back four or back three. Like, I mean, I saw Disasi playing in the first game against Liverpool. So he's on the bench.
Yeah,
I think he starts.
if you look at our squad, we have Mason Bestro right there also on the bench. We have I don't think we have Kalimos Nodoy, but I don't know why they put Kalimos Nodoy over there. I'm not so sure about Mando Broja. I mean, okay, it looks like it's giving you all the squad players. I think that's what I'm
We can
seeing
go
here.
through from here only.
Yeah, we can check through other ones. So DJ Xavier is asking the same question I've been asking many times. I've been asking the same question over and over many times. DJ Sav over here said, according to Fabrizio tweet, David Washington on loan to Strasbourg, no decision made. He said that he will be staying as well. Your thought? Would you want him to be part of the squad at least until January 2024? To me, there's no really sense in it keeping him in there. If he can get lots of minutes from Strasbourg, I'll let him go because I don't see him getting much time at Chelsea. If Andrey Santos is not getting much time and he's been loaned to Nottingham Forest, how about David Washington, so young and doesn't have that much of experience of
But they're
Andrew
not the same
Santos?
position.
But he's an attacking role, isn't it?
He's a striker. That's the
Yeah.
thing, though.
But we have a
At
project. We
at
have
the
project
moment,
coming.
okay, but Broyu's just coming back from injury.
Right.
Yeah. And we're apparently looking at another striker anyway. So until January, I've put this in the comments as well. Until January, keep Washington, right? You sign a striker in January, I don't know, say Ivan Toney, for example, right? Because we've been linked with him and stuff like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Then you get them in, you loan out Washington, and then you run it with Broya and the new striker until you get Jackson back from AFCON. And then you've got your three strikers for the rest of the season.
But Steven, what sense does it make? We spent so much money last season bringing in Detro Fofana, giving him a Premier League experience, a little bit of Premier League experience.
To be fair, we didn't
so
really
he can
spend much on him.
But we didn't. But the same thing, we didn't spend much on David Washington. 11 million. That's how much been spent on him. The same thing, we didn't spend that much money on Detro Fofana. But if these players are getting experience in the Premier League and we still don't use them and bring a new player, what's the sense? Now we're going to have time to integrate David Washington into the squad. More or less, if we have Detro Fofana in the squad, he already know how the team plays. He's already gained Premier League experience. Why do we send him on loan and bring in a young player who has never played in Europe? And we have to integrate him to our new squad instead of the one that we already have. Does it make sense?
Because apparently Datro hasn't impressed with all the stuff that I was seeing. He hasn't impressed, and that's why he's gone out on loan.
What? How can he impress? We didn't see him on preseason. He wasn't on
No,
preseason.
like even in training and stuff, there was like he weren't impressing at all. Apparently,
Mauricio Pochettino hasn't worked with him.
Okay, but that's not on Poch, so.
Well, it's on Poch because he makes a decision who goes on loan and who comes in.
Apparently, from very early since he got there, yeah, he hadn't impressed much in training or anything, so they then loaned him out. So.
He hasn't played with Mauricio Pochettino. He hasn't trained under him.
Okay,
I haven't
then we
seen
blame
him.
the directors then.
And Mauricio Pochettino is the one to make the decision. We know how good this guy is. If we have to send him on loan, whilst he's already gained Premier League experience, he understands how the English game is. Now we have to give time to David Washington, who hasn't even played nothing in Europe, to be in that role. It doesn't make sense. A lot of things that Chelsea do these days doesn't make sense.
It's not like he's got to start much for us anyway. It's just so that if something was to happen, you've got another option there. Like, say one of Broya or Jackson gets injured, right? You would then have a backup striker still.
So you having him, a young player, as a backup striker. If it goes on Strasbourg, he starts every game and
He
gain more
doesn't. Strasbourg
experience.
have a striker. I don't know why people are talking about Strasbourg when I'm pretty sure, have a very good striker for their level anyway. So it wouldn't make sense for him to go Strasbourg. If we loan him out, we should loan him to another club.
Thank you very much, Stephen. And we're going to come to Scala United. Phantom of many topics that I think we need to buy Ivan Toney for 80 million. Nico Jackson is a preseason striker. Coming from my big brother, Phantom of many topics.
Man's
That's his opinion.
disrespecting him because he hasn't performed in the first 2 games, one of which was Liverpool. You cannot be serious.
All right. Phantom said even Tony can't play until October.
No, he can't play till January.
Yeah. DJ Sub, how come Ian Matson has not made your lineup? Maybe
that wasn't our
him in the midfield. He played well there in the preseason.
DJ, that
Absolutely.
wasn't our lineup. That was the website that Nee was on.
No.
That was their prediction.
Yeah, DJ, it wasn't our lineup. We did not put it together. If I did put this together, Ian Matson would be in that role where what's his name? Gallagher found himself, because we need creativity up front and the one that have the eye that can give those crispy passes.
I don't
finishing
think
touches.
he's the guy for the attacking mid role. He would have to be on the wing.
The wing, yeah, on the right hand side. I
would
think
have
he
to be on
played
the
on the
wing
left hand
for-
side.
Who did they have? They had Madueke and Sterling on the wings, didn't they?
During preseason, Matson played much better. We didn't see much of Madueke. So what
No, we
now?
didn't see any of Madueke because he was injured from the under-21 Euros.
And Madueke, we don't know how his fitness level. He's not that fit. Madueke injured as well, coming from our DJ South.
Came on the other day, I think, didn't he?
He came on the other day. Okay. All right, DJ Savas says CFC Blue. My view. Keep Washington till January, then sign Tony or someone else and loan Washington. Then run Broja and the new striker. This scenario, Tony till Jackson back from AFCON. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. Skip him till January. If things hasn't changed, then you can loan him. Madueke is no better than Tony. Andrey when healthy. That is false, Phantom. Okay, Steven. If David does come in and does well, surely he must stay. David the true Fafana. All right, we're gonna keep going. Scala, what do you make of some of the comments and then the questions that have been in, Scala?
I mean, you guys are playing a back four, right? With Thiago Silva and Colwell as your centre back, isn't it?
Do us, Scala.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Yeah. No, I'm saying you're playing a back four, right? With Thiago Silva and
We
Colwell as your centre backs.
Yeah, Thiago Silva is centre back in the centre back role. That's what we have here at this moment. Thiago Silva, Levi Colwell. Thiago Silva, Levi Colwell, Gusta, and then Chilwell.
Yeah, so you have two centre backs in your bench in Badiashile and Disasi, isn't it?
Yeah.
No, Badiashile
Yeah,
injured.
man. He's also injured.
Yeah, he's working his way
So
back.
is Chalobah.
He's getting closer. Chalobah also injured. I don't know why this time they have Thiago Silva over Disasi, or maybe Thiago Silva. I think Thiago Silva should relax in this game for Disasi to play.
Honestly,
what do you guys think?
At this point, it'll probably be easier for us to roll off who's not injured than who is injured. Got basically a whole 11 of injured players.
Okay. Steven said that if he does, then sure. DJ Sav is here. Better to have DJ Sav on. Steven, I would rather have Tino Androin or Timo Buena over Mudryk, not worth 89 million transfer. I
Oh,
don't
we
think it
spoke
costs
about this
89
the
million.
other day. It wasn't
The only
89
thing
million. You're
Strasbourg
talking
have
about
7
add-ons.
forward. Okay. Now it makes sense. I wasn't so sure how many forward players or strikers that Strasbourg have. Steven also said the same thing. They have good strikers. So yeah, they just have that makes a lot of sense over here. Let David Washington wear the 9 here at Stamford Bridge. No, somebody already got a 9, right? Broja had
Huh?
an ACL
No, nobody
injury.
has a 9. We
Okay,
don't have a
how
number
good
9.
is he? Keep Washington on starting 11 and let him wear 9. No one has a 9 yet.
No,
Big up to you, the Blue
not for
Club.
starting 11.
Show 100%. Big up to you from Senegal. I hope you're doing very well. Phantom a mini topic. Then Kim So came in the other day, but haven't seen him again yet. I'm here, guys. Thank you very much joining us from Senegal. AS Roma has a pattern to take in Chelsea's striker, which is Romelu Lukaku. Sorry, I thought it was you guys. My bad. That's all right. That was Steven's response to me. Okay. Snoopy G is the ghost here. All right, big up to you, Scala. Come back, Scala. I don't know where you've gone. Big up to you, Snoopy G. Since we are injury FC again. Big up to you, my big brother, DJ South. What do you have for us today, sir? I know you're going
Big
to
up.
the game.
Yeah, big up, guys. How you guys doing? You good?
We're good. I'm good. Steven, you good?
Excellent.
Steven,
Okay,
can you hear us? All right, go ahead.
Doctor,
Go ahead,
I was
DJ.
just gonna say, when I was saying David, you guys are calling him David. It's actually David.
Okay.
David. It's David Washington. It's DEVID. That's the Portuguese way of saying it. David. That's what I was saying. Yeah, David. Because you guys are thinking I was talking about Datra Fofana. I wasn't talking. I was saying what I was basically saying is, had David been doing, if he was to do well, if he was to stay at Chelsea now and does well, I'd say keep him on. If he was to stay, we've signed him. If he was to stay and not go out on loan, and he does well while he's here, then not to let him go in January. Because as I said, I think from my understanding is Strasbourg have already got about 5 or 6 forwards already at the football club. So when you're going to send him down there, you're going to have to ask the question: where's he going to play? How's he going to fit into the Patrick Vieira team? Because he's already got like forward players already in there, so he'll just more or less go there and probably sit on the bench. So I'm just thinking, when we could do with the striker, we're not going to be able to sign a striker, and with all the things that are coming out, it looks like Lukaku's going to go off to Roma. We could do with that extra striker in there. So I was thinking David Washington along with Broja when he comes back, and then obviously you've got Nkuku to come in, and obviously Jackson can fill in there as well when need be. So that's why I was saying maybe keep him around for that reason.
What DJ? Whilst you're here, let me ask you this: what do you make of Chelsea sending David? That's true Fofana on loan.
Yes.
And then bringing in another player, young players.
Yeah, this is a bit of a strange one because, like Stephen's saying, he or you were saying, I can't remember which one it was. He didn't actually have a pre-season with Poch. So again, I think that to let him go out on loan, I think it's a club's decision to do that. Now, whether Poch did agree on that at the time, as I said, I think Poch had just come in when Fofana had gone out on loan. I think Poch had just only come in. Now, had Poch come in earlier, maybe he'd have had a look at Datra Fofana and thought, you know what, let me have a look at him pre-season and see what he can do for us. So again, I can't blame that on Poch because again, Poch, I'm sure, would have wanted to have a look at him before making the decision on whether he goes out on loan or not.
I think Poch said when he was coming in, they'd already spoken about stuff like outgoings, so he was already sort of aware of what the plans were.
Right. Okay.
I think he even said it in his conference yesterday. I could be wrong on that though.
Yeah, I don't know. Did he? I think he mentioned that we're still doing some stuff. Maybe he did say. I can't remember. Maybe he might have mentioned that, or was he referring to Datra Fofana? I don't know, but yeah, I mean, look. As far as I'm concerned, at this moment in time, if we're not going to sign another striker, then for me, Washington, if he comes in, we get this guy, we end up getting him, his right to play in the Premiership, right, or right to play, gets his clearance. Then I for one would say keep him around and see what you can do. Put him in the under-23 squad, and then bring him if we need, because that's what we're doing with Moreira at the moment. the young Portuguese kid.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah, he's
playing
in
the
the
under 23s
academy,
kid.
and if he needs to be called up, he's up.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They should do that with Washington as well.
So so they can be in the development team, so they can be
Yeah.
playing week in week out, and
Yeah.
then once keep themselves fit. So when the team calls for them, in terms of maybe FA Cup games, the Cup
Correct.
games, they can
Yeah.
come in and help. So thank you very much, DJ Sav. DJ Sav.
Yeah.
We are going to do just 40 minutes of the stream, but whilst you have it's going to prolong. What's your prediction?
What for Chelsea tonight?
Yeah.
Listen. I'm expecting us to win with a big scoreline tonight, and I'm not. This is no disrespect to Luton Town. Yeah, I'm expecting us to put on a show tonight. Because let's be honest, guys. Yeah, we've been unlucky in our last 2 games. Let's be real here. We should have beaten Liverpool, and before West Ham even done that, we should have dominated West Ham completely in the first half, and we should have done them in that game as well. But we didn't. We were just unlucky. Again, it's finishing our dinner. We get those chances tonight against Luton. I can see our players being on fire. And just listening to Levi Corwell's interview that he did with Sky, the guys really said they really are going to they're really going to bounce back for this game. They're really up for this game. And I can see nothing but a good win tonight. And that's what I'm expecting tonight.
Will you be surprised if Chelsea doesn't come up with a victory? Or will it be okay? Are you going to be satisfied with a 1-0 Chelsea?
Listen, if we can win 1-0, 2-0, 3-0, whatever it might be, I'll be happy at that. And people are saying we should go and pamper this team, right? Because it's Luton Town. Because let's be honest, their first 2 games, they've not been that great. They've just come from the first division.
They've only played one game.
Or is it 1 game they played? Is it not 2 games?
Because
Luton
their
played
home
2 games?
stadium hasn't met requirements yet, so they couldn't play their home game.
Yeah, it will be ready
Oh,
soon.
I
So
thought
they
they
haven't
had
played since the
Okay,
first
but they've
week.
had that. So all the more reason then for us to, I mean, that means they'll still be trying to get it. So they're more or less, if you like, you might as well call it their pre-season. It's like their second game or whatever you want to call it. So we should really, especially at the Bridge tonight, it's going to be rocking tonight. Okay, we should win that game by good scoreline.
Everybody, if you're watching us on Blue Clouds Media on Facebook, do not forget, I'll send our YouTube link in there. Click on our YouTube link and then subscribe to our YouTube link. Also, it helps the channel a lot. So thank you, everyone that's watching on Blue Clouds Media on Facebook. All right, Steven. Predicted scoreline.
Honestly, I don't normally do these.
I know.
I'm gonna stick to myself and not give an outright score. Just say that Chelsea will go win. I don't care what the score is.
Chelsea is gonna win, and I don't care what the score is coming from us, Steven. Well, I believe the team is gonna win 3-0. Raheem Sterling will be on the score sheet. Nicholas Jackson will be on the score sheet, and whatever, probably Gallagher will be on the score sheet. So I'm putting the players down: Raheem Sterling, Gallagher, and Mr. Nicholas Jackson. 3-0 Chelsea.
Excellent.
DJ,
I'm like Steven.
that?
I never give predictions. You know me for a long, long time, Lee. I never give score predictions. I'm like I just always say my team to win. But tonight I expect us to win. And all I'll say is I expect us to win in style tonight. That's what I'm going to say.
And what do you make of Raheem Sterling's DJ? His performance last against Liverpool and against West Ham United.
I'm not going to lie to you. This guy, the guy has done pretty well to start the season. I think he's taken quite a lot of flack from the fans, and I think we know there's a play in Raheem Sterling. Let's be real here. There is a play in Raheem Sterling, right? And I just think that you play him in his positions that he needs to play, he'll be effective. We've already seen that. We've already seen that in some games. He's starting to show that way of how he was playing at Manchester City. All he needs to do now is just add goals to his game, but with Chelsea, obviously, and obviously setting up the goals. And I think he's got that because we all know he's got that in his locker.
Our brother here, Le Blue Club Show 100% Chelsea FC said the victory obligatory. It has to win. Chelsea have to win at all costs. We can't take anything else but victory. Thank you, guys. That have been here. Steven and DJ Sav will see each other at the stadium before the game. Hopefully, you guys come back with a victory. I want to ask DJ Sav, you want to add anything to do you want to discuss anything regarding transfer, regarding striking role, striker. We have to bring a new player or anything about the game before we wrap up. If you have anything to say, you got
Yeah,
5 minutes to make 15 minutes.
the only thing I'm going to say, bro, is obviously thanks for having me on. Secondly, again, great speaking to Steve as well. About Chelsea's situation, look, I'm expecting us to get 2 more players in. One of them is obviously the goalkeeper, and I do believe we're not going to go. I don't think we're going to go for a striker. That's just my honest opinion. I think it's going to be between either Jack. I think the talks of Jackie's back on again, so it would not
Turkey and
surprise me.
Bacola.
Yeah, it would not surprise me if one of those. I think Bacola. From my understanding, is Bacola wants PSG big time.
He wants PSG, but PSG aren't giving what Leon wants, so maybe that changes.
That could change, bro. That could change. And if we can get him in, I'll be happy at that. I mean, obviously, the one player I wanted to get is no longer coming out. He's gone to West Ham, which is kudos. I'm so gutted about that one. But obviously, it's not going to happen now. So, yeah, I expect one of those two players to come in before the window shuts, along with the goalkeeper, Petrovic.
Yeah, get Petrovic in and put David.
His connection thing's gone again, isn't it?
What's that? Is he gone again? Is he? Oh, here he comes back.
He's back.
Get Petrovic and put David Sanchez on the bench. He's not good enough. That power shot coming from what's his name, man? Mikel Antonio. I know he didn't see it coming, but he should be ready. He should be watching. He should have stopped that ball. He should have. Okay.
Yeah.
Did you get my message on Twitter?
Yes, I did, bro. Yeah,
right.
I will.
Yeah, I received your message the other day, and I think I didn't receive it at the right time. Later on, I saw it a bit late. So
that's right, brother.
All right, guys. Thanking each and every one of you that have joined the stream to the Kim Soul Phantom of any topic, the Blue Cloud Show, 100% Chelsea. We have the I12 to love you, Snoopy G, DJ Sav, who is here with us, also join us in the chat. We have Steven, big up to you. Thank you, Phantom of Many Topics, Scala United. Everyone that joined us on the platform, Georgine, I want to say Lil Desperandos, as usual, hang on to hope. And Makim is always joining late. Anytime we're about to end the screen, that's when he joins us. Okay. You go Chukwu. Okay, I think what's his name? Ugo Chukwu.
Leslie
need to be on. Okay, Leslie need to be on if we consistently play Enzo in that midfield. We will definitely struggle this season. Most teams in the Premier League are physical. Okay, so he wants Leslie to be on the team. Nico Jackson must score tonight to keep me supporting him. Absolutely support him even without. He will come good. Thank you, Lil Desperandos, again. Hang on to it. We'll see you guys again after the game for a match review. I'm probably not going to see Steven here. He will be at the game, but I'll try and see if I can get him on his way so he can give us his inside out of how the game went on. So we'll come with a review later on, right after the game ends. Lil Desperandos, we'll see you guys again. We need a goalkeeper for setting. All right. Bye-bye, guys. Along.
Peace.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to Blue Clouds TV.